How often do we ponder on the strength of the human spirit that pushes us forward despite the harshest of adversities? This profound question invites us to delve into the concept of resilience. Resilience, my friends, is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to rise from the ashes, to navigate through the stormy seas of life and still keep our ship afloat. It's that unyielding spirit that refuses to be beaten down, no matter how fierce the storm. It's the quality that helps us keep going, even when the going gets tough. Imagine for a moment a bamboo tree standing tall and strong. When a storm hits, the bamboo bends with the wind. It doesn't stand rigid, resisting the force of the storm, which could cause it to break. Instead, it bends, it sways, it moves with the storm, but it doesn't break. And when the storm passes, it springs right back, standing tall and proud once again. That, dear listeners, is the perfect metaphor for resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges or hardships. It's not about living a life free from pain or suffering. No. Life, as we all know, is full of challenges, full of ups and downs. Resilience is about facing those challenges head-on, about dealing with those ups and downs, without letting them break our spirit. It's about learning from our mistakes, growing from our failures, and using those experiences to become stronger, wiser, and more capable. It's about bending, but not breaking. It's about getting knocked down, but getting back up again, each time a little stronger, a little wiser, a little more resilient. Resilience is a crucial trait for overcoming challenges and hardships. It's what helps us keep going, even when the going gets tough. It's what helps us bounce back from adversity, stronger and more determined than ever. In the face of adversity, the resilient spirit stands tall, unbroken, like the bamboo in a storm. Have you ever wondered how Thomas Edison, the man who invented the electric light bulb, dealt with adversity? Thomas Alva Edison, a name synonymous with resilience and unwavering determination, was a man of extraordinary tenacity. His life was a saga of relentless pursuits, countless failures, and ultimately groundbreaking successes. Born in 1847, Edison was largely self-taught, his curiosity and thirst for knowledge driving him to educate himself. His journey to inventing the electric light bulb was not a smooth one. It was a path littered with numerous failed experiments. He once quipped, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each failure was a lesson, a guidepost redirecting him towards the right path. Edison's perseverance was tested to its limits during his pursuit of a practical electric light. The concept of electric lighting wasn't new, but the challenge was to devise a practical, safe and inexpensive method that could replace existing gas lamps. The key lay in finding the right filament that would burn bright enough and long enough to be viable. Edison and his team tested thousands of materials, from carbon to platinum and even human hair. After countless trials and years of hard work and relentless determination, Edison finally had his eureka moment. The humble cotton thread, when carbonized, proved to be the ideal filament. On the 22nd day of October in the year 1879, the world witnessed a revolution in lighting. Edison's electric light bulb, a beacon of his resilience, glowed steadily for 13.5 hours. Edison's story is a testament to the power of resilience. His journey, punctuated by failures, teaches us an important lesson. Failure is not the end. It is, as Edison demonstrated, an integral part of the path to success. Each failure brings us one step closer to our goal, each setback a setup for a comeback. Edison's story is a testament to the fact that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. From living on state benefits to becoming the world's first billionaire author, J.K. Rowling's journey is nothing short of inspirational. Let's delve into this remarkable journey. Joanne Rowling, better known to the world as J.K. Rowling, was a single mother struggling to make ends meet in the mid-90s. Life had aligned her with a series of unfortunate events: a failed marriage, a loss of job, and the responsibility of a young child. The odds were stacked against her, and she found herself battling poverty and clinical depression. However, amidst the gloom, Rowling found an escape in writing. She had always harbored a love for storytelling, and so she began to weave a magical tale in her spare time, often writing in cafes, while her daughter slept beside her. This tale would later become the cornerstone of her success, the fantastical journey of a young wizard named Harry Potter. Rowling faced many rejections and hurdles along the way. Her manuscript was turned down by 12 publishing houses before it was finally accepted. But she didn't let these setbacks deter her. Instead, she held steadfast to her belief in her story. She used these adversities as a catalyst, fueling her determination to share her magical world with others. And share she did. The Harry Potter series has since sold over 450 million copies worldwide, translated into more than 70 languages, and has been made into a record-breaking film series. Rowling not only bounced back from her adversities, but used them to create an empire, becoming the first author to amass a billion-dollar fortune. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience. It's about perseverance, about not letting failure define you, and about using adversity to your advantage. It's a story that tells us that it's okay to fall, as long as we have the courage to rise again. Rowling's journey reveals the power of resilience in transforming adversity into opportunity. Can you imagine a young girl standing up against a terrorist group to fight for her right to education? Let's delve into the extraordinary story of Malala Yousafzai, a name that echoes resilience in the face of adversity. Born in Mingora, Pakistan, Malala's early life was not one of privilege, but one of struggle. She grew up witnessing the injustices suffered by girls in her community, deprived of their right to education by the oppressive regime of the Taliban. But instead of succumbing to fear, Malala chose to voice her dissent. With the courage of a lioness, she began to advocate for girls' education, writing an anonymous blog for the BBC, revealing the harsh realities of life under the Taliban. Her brave stance was not without consequence. In October of 2012, when she was just 15, Malala was targeted by the Taliban and shot in the head while returning home from school, but the bullet that was meant to silence her only amplified her voice. Malala survived the assassination attempt, and instead of being cowed by this brutal act, she emerged stronger, more determined and more resilient. She continued her fight, not just for herself, but for all girls denied their right to education. Her resilience saw her become the youngest recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014, at the tender age of 17. She co-founded the Malala Fund, an organization dedicated to giving every girl an opportunity to achieve a future she chooses. Today, she continues to inspire millions around the world with her conviction and courage. Through her unwavering resilience, Malala transformed her personal adversity into a global advocacy for girls' education. Her story is not just about survival, but about the power of resilience to overcome adversity, to fight for what one believes in, and to effect change in the world. Malala's story is a powerful reminder of the indomitable spirit of resilience. So how can we cultivate this incredible power of resilience within ourselves? Now that's a question worth pondering. Resilience is not a trait that only a few lucky ones are born with. It's a skill. It's an art. And like any other skill or art, it can be learned, practiced and mastered. Let's start with the first step, maintaining a positive attitude. A positive attitude doesn't mean ignoring life's troubles. It means understanding that setbacks are temporary and that you have the skills and abilities to combat the challenges you face. Remember, the sun shines brightest after the storm. Next, we must learn to embrace change. Change is a constant part of life, and the more we resist it, the more we rob ourselves of the opportunity to grow. Embrace change, welcome it with open arms, and you'll find that you're capable of adapting much more than you think. Thirdly, don't be afraid to seek support when needed. We are social creatures by nature, and there is power in numbers. Whether it's a trusted friend, a beloved family member, or a professional counselor, don't hesitate to reach out when you feel overwhelmed. You're not alone in your journey, and there are people who genuinely want to help. Moreover, it's crucial to remember that everyone possesses the capacity for resilience. It's not a rare quality reserved for the extraordinary. It's a fundamental part of being human. Each one of us has a well of resilience that we can tap into when times get tough. And finally, practice resilience. Like any other skill, it gets better with practice. Start small, stand up to a fear, face a challenge, overcome an obstacle. With each triumph, you'll find your resilience growing stronger. Remember, like the bamboo, we too can weather the storm. We too can bounce back from adversity. Resilience is our inherent strength, our innate ability to recover and bounce back no matter the size of the waves that crash against us. Cultivate it, nurture it, and let it guide you through life's storms.